Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Randall, back at it again, Randall Stratford. I ought to think of a name for this. If I'm gonna be doing like a daily, like news, politics talk type of show, I ought to come up with a name for it. I don't know. We'll get to that. It'll come in time. It'll come in time. Okay, so today I got some things to talk about, and okay, so first things first. Not first things first. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. First things first. It don't matter. I'm getting caught up in the nonsense. I just need to. All right. So the media accused Trump of fake news. CNN media. I don't know who it was exactly. Multiple sources have accused the president of beating his wife. You heard me right. There have been multiple allegations that the president beat Melania. Like how low can you get? What is because she ain't been doing press in the last couple weeks. That means he's beating her? Are you kidding me? That is a strong allegation. That is a really tough allegation to just throw out there like that with no sort of evidence whatsoever, don't you think? I mean, whoever's spreading this sort of rhetoric has got to be ashamed of themselves, and I think that they need to be reprimanded. If they got a boss, if they're working for some organization, if it's like an independent type of source like myself, just doing their own thing, then I mean, there's nothing that can be done about it because freedom of speech. It's America. But if they working for somebody, then I think their employer needs to step in and say, hey, you know what? You need to take a month off of journalism. You ain't gonna release nothing through our organization for 30 days because, I mean, could you imagine if Michelle Obama took a couple weeks off and then all of a sudden people were saying that Barack was beating her? I mean, that's what would the liberals do? What would the liberals do if Sean Hannity accused Barack of beating Michelle? Huh? Tell me that. Answer me that. And then tell me that is not hypocritical. Tell me that is not hypocritical. That there is not some sort of a double standard in this country for the Democrats and the Republicans. Okay, so also something else I seen this on CNN.com. Betsy DeVos said that the School Safety Commission will not focus on guns. Good. Why does the School Safety Commission need to focus on guns? Guns ain't the problem. Mental health is the problem. You understand that? If we put guns in schools, they would be safer. If we put guns and metal detectors and armed guards in schools, schools would be much safer. Do you understand that? Schools are the only government buildings that are not secure. Do you understand that? Schools are the only government buildings that are not secure. And we're going to act like it's, I don't even know. Like, what's the logic there? You go into a courthouse. What's the first thing you do? You empty out your pockets. You put all your stuff in a bucket. You walk through a metal detector. You get wandered down, and by a security guard who has a gun on his waist. You walk through the metal detector, then you put your stuff back on in your pocket. Okay? When's the last time there was a mass shooting in the courthouse? Huh? Okay? There's that aspect. Oh, great. Oh, that's just great. Hopefully it don't mess up the sound quality too much. That's fine though. That's fine. We're gonna work right through it. It's fine. What was I saying? What was I saying though? Okay, so yeah, you got that aspect. The first of all, most important, obvious fact, the fact that schools are the only government buildings that ain't secure. Okay, then you got the other fact that it's a mental health problem. You understand that? It's a problem with the way that we view each other. It's a problem with the way that that I seen this. Actually, I seen this report earlier that this woman, this Republican lady, she was linking pornography to mass shootings, and I don't know about all that. I mean, I think that's kind of a stretch, but the fact is, I think that the point of that is that if you look at the bigger picture, then our culture is sick, our society is sick, and we got a lot of fixing to do. And I know this ain't too popular of a statement, but if you take God out of the equation, this stuff starts to happen. We don't worship God no more. We worship scientists. And don't get me wrong, science is important. We need science. We need scientists. We need, engineers, and we need those people. We need smart science. We need scientific people. We do. And I'm grateful for all the scientific people in the world. But scientists ain't to be worshipped. But that's who we worship. We worship scientists. We worship CEOs. People worship like the Steve Jobs type of characters and the Facebook Mark Zuckerberg type of characters. They ain't worshiping God. They ain't reading about Jesus. They learning about Einstein. And oh my goodness. Well, maybe we're gonna have to wrap this. We're gonna have to wrap this video up a little bit early, maybe. Maybe I could just walk away. I'll walk a little over and see if that helps a little bit. All right, so the whole NFL National Anthem situation. All right. So first of all, I seen this thing on Facebook the other day that said it was two pictures. The first picture was of black NFL players taking a knee, and the second picture was them white nationalist tiki torch motherfuckers, right? And it said, if you think that the first picture is unacceptable and the second picture is fine, then you're a racist. And I'm like, are you kidding me? First of all, okay, one could make the argument that them NFL fellas are employees. They're on the clock, all right? It's one thing if they go do the NFL, and then when they clock out, they go home and they go get on Twitter, or they go set up a protest group and go downtown and protest in front of the courthouse or something, right? But no, they're on the clock. They're right there. They forget that they're employees. They're getting paid. They're on the clock. And if their boss says, "Hey, we don't want you doing that on the clock," then what's the problem? Okay? Oh, I mean, and that should be all there is to it. If my employer, if I go to work, let's say I work at a warehouse and it's a small family-owned warehouse, and there's about 150 employees. This is hypothetical. 150 warehouse employees, and then I don't know, a couple managers and the CEOs there every day, and it's a small, tight-knit little community, right? And I'm not saying that the NFL is necessarily a small, tight-knit little community. I'm just being hypothetical. Let's say in this warehouse, they have they do the National Anthem every morning. First thing, you walk into the warehouse 7 a.m., you clock in, all the teams get together, this big old American flag right up top, right up at the big giant American flag right in front of the warehouse. Everyone, first thing, 7:05, clock in, everyone get together, get your coffee break on, and everyone, 7:05, National Anthem. What if I decided to take a knee instead of putting my hand over my heart for the National Anthem? Huh? My employer has every right to say, "Hey, we do the National Anthem, we stand, we put our hand on our heart, we respect this flag, we respect our troops, and you're going to respect the National Anthem, or you can go find employment somewhere else." It's the exact same thing. That's what the NFL is doing. Okay? Now, them tiki torch boys, you know, I ain't down with that. But the fact is that these dudes wasn't on the clock. And if they was, they're getting paid by their racist organization. You understand? Whatever. I don't know if they're getting paid or not. If the job is to go out there and have tiki torches and march through the street and be racist, and that's in the job description. So of course they're getting paid for it. But if I guarantee you, they go to work at Home Depot, they ain't gonna light up the tiki torch and start wandering through the aisles. It's two different things. It's two different things. You understand me? Okay? I personally think everyone needs to stand for the pledge, put their hand on their heart, and be respectful. If you got to protest, and don't get me wrong, I think there's plenty to protest about. You know? But I personally think if you're gonna protest, you need to do it on your own time. You know, if you're that famous, if you're that popular, you got that big of a platform, that much money, you got all the means in the world. Huh? Go out there and protest on your own time, huh? That's what I'm saying. Alright, so Social Security's running out. I was talking to this guy earlier today who was saying that by the time he retires in 2.5 years, there ain't gonna be no Social Security. Oh man, what happened? There ain't gonna be no Social Security left for him, and that's sad. He put 25 years into his company. You understand? 25 years. He was promised a retirement, and he ain't gonna get it because Social Security's running out, and that's sad. That's a sad fact. And I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I don't know what we're gonna do about that, America. All right, we're running out of time. I got one last thing to talk about, and it's that Miss America is doing away with the swimsuit competition because they say they're marching into a brand new era. I say bullshit. I say what? Like the whole point of Miss America is a pretty lady, a well-rounded lady. She's pretty. She's smart. She's independent. She looks good in a swimsuit. I mean, I don't know. That's what I always thought. I'm just saying, how far are we going to take this? How far are we going to take it? That's all. I'm going to wrap you up. I'm going to wrap you up with that. That final thought right there. How far are we going to take it? All right, so that's been the show. It's Randall James Stratford. Send me an email. Millennial for Liberty. That's millennial, the number 4, liberty, @gmail.com. Go ahead and subscribe. Share this video with your friends if you like it. Write me a comment. Send me an email. I'll respond to you. You know, I want to talk to you. And that's it, man. All right. God bless.